Waspinator sit on the sidelines for too long. Waspinator demand a new toy. Here we go. I'm reviewing Kingdom Waspinator. And that was a horrible impression. The second of the thrilling 30 Beast Wars characters to get updates. We've got all three of them. I just have never found a Rhinox yet. So here's his package. Waspinator. And I forgot to play the Beast Wars theme in the Transmutate video. And along with all the stuff in that video I got wrong, let's actually fix one of them and play this dang theme song.
I never thought I was going to work at Amazon, but I needed a
No!
job to support my family.
No! Fuck! Why?
They had one, and I
F off! Ad blocker, come on. There we go. Oh god, sometimes I... There you go. Oh, God. So there's a picture of Waspinator. Another picture of Waspinator. The golden disc and all that. That picture. There's the Predacon symbol. There's the original Beast Wars packaging eye on the back. You can see the toy. And inside, they did put his weapon down there again. So just remember. And the collector's card I got is Unicron. Old Robo Satan himself. And on the other side, it's him munching on a planet. There we go. Good old Orson Welles himself. So, here we go with a new deluxe class Waspinator. We only had to wait since Thrilling 30. Here we go. First comparison. Here's Waspinator with Waspinator. I don't know which one's more show accurate. I don't know. But we've got a lot of Predacons to compare to, so let's just get it out of the way. Here's him in Black Arachnia. Dinobot. Paleotrax. Scorponok. Transmutate. Low Fracture. Wreck Tonight. And his, oh, wait. Before that, Megatron. And properly, his arch enemy, Cheetor. So, let's see what we do have here in Wasp mode. Is he a wasp? Is he a yellow jacket? I have no idea what insect he is, but I do like him. If you're not familiar, Waspinator is basically the comic relief of the Predacons, constantly getting blown up, and the most iconic because of his voice with this synthesizer. Easy for me to say. And I'm going to give you a spoiler warning. Well, not a spoiler. Well, spoiler warning for later in this video. This guy basically transforms almost the same as the Thrilling 31. Like, the transformation steps are broadly the same. There are some things that are different. But if you're familiar with that Waspinator, or if you go back and watch my video in this Beast Formers playlist I have, hint hint, you can go back and watch and see how that toy works, but this guy has some of his own things. Like, his legs look a lot healthier than this guy's old pencil stick legs. Like, he actually has decent bug legs. And honestly, I love the purple wings. That's such a cool touch. The purple wings and the purple eyes. Don't know if they're actually accurate to the show, but they look awesome. And they're also thematic. They'll play into his robot mode a bit. This guy also has more beast mode articulation than I expected. So obviously we got the wings, which are the only ball joints on this toy, which you can pop off just like regular bugs. And we've got the legs, which are each on a mushroom peg, so they're on a swivel that much, which is, kind of as much as you need. They kind of look hilarious, like he's, these are his hands, sort of. The things I wasn't expecting, the head. He's got a head joint. It's just a hinge. It goes that far, but it adds so much to him. And he's also got joints for his antenna. That definitely I was not expecting. And he's got joints for his mandibles. Friggin', I didn't even realize this design had mandibles. Because I didn't even realize they were on the Thrilling 30. They are. They're solid cast right there. And his antenna don't have motion. So, damn. Good on you, Waspinator. At least Hasbro is being better to this guy than Megatron ever was. He can actually eat. Sort of. And other than that, he's got a big yellow and black thorax. He's got almost like it's not soft plastic, but the different color on that section kind of makes it look like you can squish it. Like it actually looks kind of more organic, but you can't. And other than that, he's got, exposed feet right there, shoulders. His visible hands are right there, but with Waspinator, there's no real covering anything up. So I'm willing to give him a pass because it's kibble, but it doesn't bug me. What would he be without it? But that does mean we have to go to robot mode now. So I'll be right back after I transform all of them. So we're off to the hive. He's not a honeybee. I'm trying to come up with more jokes. We're gonna go see Bee Movie. That was not. I saw a Bee Movie back in the day. I didn't think it was that bad. Admittedly, the romance between a cartoon bee and a human woman was kind of odd, but I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, it took me so long to transform them, I had to go to sleep, and now it's the next day. But to transform good old Waspinator here, this bugger, yeah, it's very similar to the Thrilling 30. So you can start with that, or removing his stinger, parts forming it. So fold the legs down, essentially separating everything, and make sure they properly, come on, whatever. You can fold the foot and fold the heel back, fold the foot, fold the heel back, rotate his bug legs, and if it'll come unpegged, there we go. Boy, that was tight. You take the whole crotch section, rotate it, Waspinator, terrorize! I forgot to do that. Or you could Hessian. So that's the legs done. To do the arms, you have to fold them out, untuck them, fold them out, rotate so the elbows are forward, and rotate the wrist. And again, just kind of leave the bug legs. They could be arms, wherever you want to. Rotate, rotate, swivel here, there, everywhere. Here a swivel, there a swivel, everywhere a swivel. Old MacDonald had a swivel. E-I-E-A. Put in my ass. And you can take the bug head, split it in half, and take this whole section and make sure how easy. Those two tabs will plug into those slots there. And then make sure the arms are in the correct position and just work that double hinge until, there you go, locked in, and everything is pretty good. Although his head does tend to close back in on itself because I don't think it actually locks. Yeah, it doesn't really lock into place. But there's Waspinator in his robot mode. And he is a kind of a mess, but that's honestly what we expect from Waspinator. Like, I wouldn't have my Waspy in any other way. Let's get all the comparisons out of the way first. Here, let's do proper up-close comparisons. Because I don't know what the fuck I was doing in the video for Transmutate. So, here he is with Rack tonight. He is a rather shorter deluxe Waspinator. Speaking of Transmutate. Here's Blackaralakalaknia. And I just have no idea what to do with her legs. I know what I want to do with her legs. But that's a different story. Here's Dinobot. You ready for this? Here's Scorponok. They're almost the same. They're about the same height. I don't know if that's right or not, and I don't know how I feel about that. Here's Fracture. Here's his archenemy, Yeetor that Cheetor. Here's Rack tonight. Good old the big yes man, Megatron. And here's the first Classics Waspinator ever done. Thrilling 30. I really don't know which one's more show accurate. Like, I don't know. I know which one I kind of prefer, but there are elements of this. Spoiler alert, it's this one. There are elements of this one that I like. I'm trying to think of them. Mostly it's the wing flapping gimmick. And his gun actually looking slightly more than just a stinger. By the way, yeah, this doesn't transform anything at all. You just put it in his hand. But let's actually look at some details. First off, that head, no paint chippage, actually purple, light-piped eyes. He is the Mace Windu of light piping. Hold on. That's I can't show it off. Hey, blinded by the light. Wake up like a douchebag. That's right. There you go. Goddamn purple eyes. Oop. If this goes any further, we'll have no eyes. I infinitely prefer that to the clear of the other guy. Although I don't know which one's more show accurate again. The Predacon symbol, instead of being on his back, it's on his shoulder. And other than that, while he is smaller, his plastic definitely feels a lot better. I remember thinking Thrilling 30's plastic was good, but like comparing it to what we have now, this kind of feels sort of brittle and almost lifeless. Especially in this joint right here, the one for his. That feels way too tight. Like, and this guy just suffers from having way too many ball joints and paint chippage. But, yeah. Alright, so articulation. I think the head is on a ball joint. It's enclosed, I can't tell, but it feels like, because you get forward and backward, side to side, rotation, full. Yeah, it definitely feels like it's on a ball joint. These antennae are still on a hinge. I think I mentioned that, just in case I didn't. The shoulders, universal. All the way around, out that far. You do get a bicep swivel. You get a 90-degree elbow, along with a wrist hinge. And you, for some reason, have a 5mm port under his arm. So I guess he can't. You can almost, well, you can plug in his gun sideways. And just like Waspinator and most Autobots, or Transformers in general, he won't be able to hit shit with it. He wouldn't be able to hit the broadside of an Energon silo. You do get that much. Well, if you unpeg it, I think you get a full waist swivel. Yes, you can get a full waist swivel if you separate his body parts. Hips are on hinges, and this piece does not like to stay in. His crotch likes to come unpegged, but it's not that big a problem. Outward, sideways, full range. Do the splits. I'm trying. It also doubles as a thigh swivel. You do get a proper thigh swivel under the B armor, the yellow jacket armor. You do get a 90-degree knee bend, along with that much forward knee bendage. I'm Bender, and I find that offensive. I don't know. Bender doesn't. And surprisingly, well, it shouldn't, given this is the War for Cybertron trilogy, he does have an ankle tilt and a tiny bit of forward and backwards. Mostly for transformation, but you can definitely make use of it in robot mode. So, posability, fairly solid. Nothing earth-shattering, but a good standard. It follows along the modern standard. I think that head posability in beast mode is the thing that surprised me the most. Because I was not, this. Was not prepared for that. And yeah, I do think this guy is an improvement to the Thrilling 30 Waspinator. Whether he's more show accurate or you prefer the Thrilling 30 look, it's up to you, but the plastic's better. There's more posability. I like the purple over the clear. This guy does not bug me. But the weapon is kind of unfortunate that it doesn't do anything. That's sort of a nitpick. It shouldn't be a nitpick, but considering Yeah, the Thrilling 30 from less than a decade ago. God, freaking, what, 2015? Somewhere around that? No. Before that, 2012? 2013? So almost a decade ago. Had an actual flip out part and looked more like a gun. That's my only slight knock against Waspinator, is his accessory is kind of a letdown. That and his torso really doesn't like to firmly lock. I kind of wish it would stay in place, but the beast mode is completely solid. And you definitely, in my opinion, you can't complete a season 1 team of Predacons without Waspinator. It's just like it wouldn't work, in my opinion. So like, whether you get this version or the Thrilling 31, you definitely need a Waspinator if you're going for a season 1 team. And who else is freaking left? Pterosaur's been announced for the Golden Disc collection. Absolutely getting that. Was Inferno season 1? Or did he show up in season... No, I think he definitely showed up in season 1. He was around in season 2. I think he was more prevalent. Did he do the head swap with Megatron in season 1 or 2? I can't remember. But Tarantulas, who I believe has been confirmed for Legacy, which we've seen a sneak peek of friggin' Cybertron Metroplex, aka the Metroplex from Transformer Cybertron, not G1. That's a surprise. That's a surprise. And Generations characters of the Cybertron toys. Although we did get that hotshot repaint from what's his name? Hound. Yeah, we got that freaking Cybertron hotshot, the blue and the freaking. I should really still get that because I did a review of the original Cybertron hotshot. I think. No, definitely he's sitting somewhere. But yeah. I wonder how many reuses for this mold they can be. You can get what, Thrustinator. Any other characters I'm trying to think of? I can't really. I mean, there are some awesome fan made ones I've seen, but Waspinator says, "Buy me," and I say buy him as well. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. We're just gonna buzz on to. Wait, that doesn't make sense. How many? We'll be back with the next video, whenever that is. Until then, you kids be good now. Bye.